Hi, my name is Rosemary Catlin.
Hi, my name is Ashley Fallow.
And my name is Kyle Lopez. We are students in EDM 310 at the University of South Alabama. We will be discussing Raphael Squeeth and his book, Teach Like Your Hair's on Fire. Raphael Squeeth is a 5th grade teacher at Hobart Elementary School in a Los Angeles neighborhood. Most of his students are either immigrants themselves or children of immigrants. He has received various awards for his exceptional teaching abilities, such as the President's National Medal of the Arts, National Teacher of the Year Award, and has gotten praise from Oprah, the Queen, and the Dalai Lama. In addition to all of this, he has written Teach Like Your Hair's on Fire, There Are No Shortcuts, Lighting Their Fires, and his 4th book, Real Talk for Real Teachers, will be published this year.
In Room 56, life lessons are being learned. The students strive to develop character, work hard, be humble, and support each other. In most classrooms, order is created through the use of fear, but in Room 56, Raphael Squeeth has 4 things that help make his classroom a place of academic excellence instead of fear. First, trust must replace fear. If trust is broken, it takes a long time to repair. Second, we must be dependable. Being dependable builds up the aforementioned trust. Third, when disciplining a student, the punishment should be fair. And fourth, we are role models. Everything we do, the students see, so we must act how we expect them to act. These 4 things are his guide to replacing fear in the classroom, but they are only guidelines and first steps. We as educators will have to learn from our mistakes as well.
Squeeth also uses Lawrence Kohlberg's 6 levels of moral development to help his students grow as human beings in the classroom as well as life. After the students have established one level, he always pushes them to the next because he knows they can achieve these higher levels. Level 1 thinking has to do with the child not wanting to get in trouble. This is based on fear, and the students are immediately guided away from this. In Level 2, the child wants a reward for his or her good actions. This needs to be avoided because children should learn that good actions are expected. Children in Level 3 do not do things to please other people, such as parents and teachers. Level 4 thinkers just follow the rules. The problem here is they do not adapt to the rules of real life. To be pushed to Level 5 thinking, the students have to have empathy for other people. Then there's Level 6, thinking that is about having your own personal code. Level 6 is not something that can be taught, but rather be shown through examples of others. This is the most difficult one to achieve.
Room 56 is a place where not only life lessons are being learned, but academics as well. Teaching reading is a sore subject for most teachers, but once again, Squeeth has some strategies to help. First, the assessment of a student's reading ability should be based on a love of reading as well as the goals of the state. Second, adults must act as guides. Third, children should explore the library for books and not only use online resources to buy books. Fourth, choose books that children can read on their own time, as well as the ones you are requiring them to read. Fifth, don't help students who have trouble reading by giving them less demanding material. Instead, explain the material thoroughly and give them extra books on the reading level. Sixth, start a book club, either as a teacher or a parent. Seventh, assess their progress using a tool other than discussion such as online study guides. Eighth, make things relevant so the child starts to make connections between reading and the world around them. And finally, his 9th strategy is to measure a child's love of reading through how much laughter they cannot contain and how many tears are shed.
Another subject he addresses is writing. As usual, he has some steps to help improve writing, as well as time management. The first is to begin every morning with a grammar exercise. These exercises must be done over and over again until the student achieves at least 90% correct. The student is to have an essay due every Friday. This way, the students have a chance to work on them over the weekend while balancing work and play. The third is to write a monthly book report. The books for these reports should be easier than the books you will conquer as a class. And the fourth is to have children write a book over the year. Most of this should be done in a class so the students have some guidance.
Being a teacher isn't about taking the easy way out. It's about reaching your students by any means necessary. The 4 steps to take fear out of the classroom and Lawrence Kohlberg's 6 levels of moral development are easy and helpful guidelines for students as human beings. And the guides for reading and writing are also easy to use. All of these guides are definitely helpful in learning how to subtly control your classroom without the use of fear. The classroom is supposed to be a learning environment. With these guidelines, we will be able to make it just that. But even with all of these steps and guides, we will have to use our own personal experiences and learn from our mistakes to see which of these will work for our classroom.
However, problems arise when thinking about starting a book club and having the students write an essay each week and a book report each month. This raises time management problems for the students as well as the teachers. As a new teacher, this will be hard, but with experience, we should be able to incorporate all of these activities into our classrooms. Another problem arises concerning parental involvement. A lot of his steps and guides involved parents, but not all parents will participate or take an interest. We have to find a way to bring the parents into the picture so the students will have support in the classroom as well as the home.
Raphael Squeeth has created a nurturing learning environment for his students in Room 56. He replaces fear with trust, is dependable, disciplines his students logically, and is a role model. This is part of what makes his classroom so exceptional. He also uses Lawrence Kohlberg's 6 levels of moral development to develop the student's character throughout the year, and he is always encouraging his students to move towards the next level. In addition to developing the students as people, he also develops them as readers and writers. Above all of his other goals for reading is making his students readers for life. He wants them to develop an actual love for it, and he strives to meet this requirement as well as the state's requirements. In addition to guides for reading, he also offers guides to make them better writers. These goals focus on time management as well, and they include starting the morning with grammar exercises, doing essays of the week, doing book reports each month, and over the course of the year, having the students write their own book. All of his steps and guides come from experience that we do not yet have, so they will be an excellent starting point for us. So grab a comfy chair and start reading for yourself.